What up, PokeNet? We are so excited to get this series back going again. This is the ETB-Battle series, where Parker and I each get an ETB and we build a deck out of it. Um, so for the first time through, we built a 40 card deck. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We decided with this Ascended Heroes ETBs, because there's so many different Pokemon in here. We're also each going to get a mini tin to go along with it. So we're going to have, I believe it's going to be 11 packs to build our 40 card deck. Um, because I lost in our last ETB battle series, I get to pick which ETB and which tin I want to use. Hopefully, I do better than last time because I just got smoked by Parker the last go round. So please leave a like, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think are the best hits. What are the best things to build with? This is our favorite series to do, so we'd love if you interact with the video as well. So please let us know what you think in the comments section. That'd be awesome. So, because I get a pick, I'm gonna pick Pikachu for my mini tin because I think that's the best of the mini tins that we have. So I'm taking the Pikachu. And then let's see, should I go right or left? Right or left? Let's go left. I think this has got the money in it for sure. So in the next video, Parker's going to pick out his tin, and he'll open up his ETB, and he'll get a show you what he gets out of his packs. Um, all right, let's see what we can get going here. Some things I'm hoping for. We need these just in general for life. As I need some pokey pokey pads. Those would be huge in this series if we got some pokey pads. Um, I'm not even sure what deck I'd like to build. I mean, Dragapult's obviously amazing. So if we can get the Dragapult line out of here, that would be great. Victini Pin makes its triumphant return to this series. Uh, but we'll take a look maybe at the deck or at the cards that are in this deck through here. There's just so many. It's hard to keep track of what all is even in this set, and we've only opened up a few packs. Um, right? So we got some of the new things with the Mega Dragonite um, line. We got the Mega Charizard Y, which, I mean, heck, that could hit really hard in here. We got the Mega Embor, Mega Meganium, um, and the Mega Feraligatr. The Mega Frostlass is also could be really strong in something like this, right? And then, we got a whole bunch of different hits we want. I put out the Gengars over here because I'm really hoping we can hit that Gengar. That'd be the biggest hit for me. Gengar is obviously one of my favorite Pokemon, like many others. We haven't pulled one of the Mega Attack rares yet, so that would be really cool to hit any of those. Obviously, Gengar would be number one, but man, there's so many hits. But look at that Gengar. Man, that thing is just busting, baby. Let's try to get that Gengar for sure tonight. Let's take a look in the ETBs. Gotta give a shout out to our local game shop, Board Fox Games. Man, they did a great job being able for us to get our ETBs today. We love them as a shop, and they do a great job for all us local Pokemon players. So they're super awesome. So if you're ever in Western Colorado, you got to go check them out for sure. Um, so in the ETBs, we get the sleeves. So that's what we're going to be sleeving our decks in. Gosh dang, those are pretty beautiful. I like those. We get to use everything in here. So we can also use the Enzekrom. So if we're able to get that Enzoroark, this would be another great card to include too. Then we have the energies. So this energy brick is what we're going to be using for our decks. So we don't add any other energies. It's whatever we get in the brick or our packs. And then here we got the dice damage counters. I actually like this green one. That's pretty sweet. If I can figure out how to open this thing. Yeah, that's cool colors. I like that. And then let me know in the comments, do you like that they switched the die, right? The damage counters, where we go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then to 100 without the 60? What do you think of that? You think that's an improvement? I mean, I think it's been pretty easy to damage count when we've got the 100 count going. So let me know what you think. All right, and then we got the most important part, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs of Ascended Heroes here. So let's get that all off to the side. Oh, and our coin too. Sweet little Dragonite coin. Well, hopefully you guys have found some Ascended Heroes as well. Again, we've only opened a few other packs. But hopefully you guys have had some good luck finding some and some good hits. All right, Victini pin. Let's get this tin open too. Yeah, trying to think. Some other cards that I know Parker and I would like out of this set is we like the Dreepy and Dracloak. Those are pretty cool. Those ARs. So I think those would be good to hit. It'd be real fun to have a play set of those because Parker plays Dragapult for the most part. So I think if we could get a play set of those, that'd be cool to put in a deck. All right. Otherwise, let's get it going. Let's see what we can get. Let's find some huge hits and something to play with, right? We want some good things to battle with too. We want our decks to be strong and fun to play. So code card, one to the front. All right, so we're starting out with a hollow psychic energy, Totodile. So hopefully we can get that whole line. Oh, Charmander, I like to see that. Team Rocket's Diglett. Tool Scraper, always good to get items and trainers. Support cards in here. What's the next one? Mystery Garden. Weavile. Obsidian Obstagoon. Oh, Lily's Determination. Oh, yeah, we need that for sure. So that's great. That's going to be one of the best supporters we can get out of here. And then we got a Tapig and Okie Dogie. Not sure we can do much out of that. At least we got some good supporters out of that opening. I think having some good trainer cards is very important when we're doing this. So, well, I didn't see any Pokemon I was absolutely loving. Code card, one to the front. We at least got some trainer cards we can use. Okay, we got Fire Energy, Erica's Oddish, Fan Rotom. Again, that's been a pretty playable card, so that might help us out. Okay, Ralts, Riolu. All right, I'd be okay with Riolu and the Mega Lucario. That'd be all right with me. Dustox. Pignite. All right. Team Rocket's Proton. That's not a terrible card if we have the Team Rockets deck going. Ends Vanillish. And Zekrom. Okay, some good Ends Pokemon so far. And a Hoopa. All right, hopefully we can start getting some better hits here. So, I mean, those first two packs, those were out of my 10. So that's what I got out of the 10. Now let's see what I can get out of the ETB. Hopefully some dang fire, man. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, code card. I didn't even put the energy to the front, just the code card. I haven't opened packs in a while, feels like. All right, Fighting Energy. Erica's Bellsprout. Glass Trumpet. Hitmontop, Larry's Rufflet, Athena and Concordia. Man, no way I'm going to be playing this supporter. Trying to get all of these conditions in is going to be practically impossible. Team Rocket's Doug Trio, Ends Darmanitan. All right, man, we got some good Ends Pokemon. Erica's Gloom. Okay, Team Rocket's Honchkrow. That's a pretty powerful Pokemon if we get enough Team Rockets cards. And Tapu Koko. I haven't seen that card yet. It's pretty good artwork on that. Dang. All right. All right. See if we can get something bigger here. Start getting some EXs. Some mega Pokemon wouldn't make me upset. Code card. All right, so we got another Psychic Hollow Energy. Bisharp. Erica's Tangela. Totodile again. Charmander again. Okay, Bayleaf. Team Rocket's Archer. Frostmoth. Ends Daramaka. Okay, dang, the Ends Pokemon are by far been the best. Okay, Reverse Rotom. And all right, so we got an EX here of some kind. This is going to be a Mega. All right, Mega Halucha. All right, so we got a basic Mega Pokemon. This Pokemon to be knocked out by damage from an attack, flip a coins of heads. This Pokemon is not knocked out, remains with 10 HP. If a stadium is in play, this attack can do 140 more damage, then discard the stadium. All right, so that's an interesting play. I mean, it's going to be hard to get 3 energy in play, but we might be able to use this for sure. Again, any Megas and a basic Mega Pokemon, they can be huge in this matchup. So probably, I mean, obviously one of our best attackers so far. Let's see what else we can get Pokemon wise. Still waiting for one of them Gengars to show up. I don't know if there's anyone out there. Let me know if you're not a Gengar fan. Let me know. I don't know if I know anybody who dislikes Gengar. But let me know if you are. All right, so we got Grass Energy, Tynamo. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of that evolution line. Silcoon. Okay, Dracloak. Waitress. Okay, look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there to one of your Pokemon. Shuffle the rest back in. So that might not be a bad way to accelerate energy. Oh, Team Rocket's Betrayal. Heck yeah, I need this card. This is such a strong card within the meta right now, so it's definitely a great card for this. Erica's Weeping Bell. Ends Vanillix. Okay. Counter Gain. Could be useful. We'll have to find out. Okay. Ends Cramorant. We know that's definitely a powerful Pokemon, especially in this 4 prize format we're doing. That's going to be going in my deck for sure. And an empty. All right, about halfway through here. Let's see if we can pick it up, start getting a little bit better hits, and getting some better stuff to play with too. We still haven't quite put together an entire evolution line, so that'd be something we need to get figured out. So, all right, Lightning Energy, Team Rocket's Diglett, Tool Scraper. Not sure how many of them I'm going to need. Psyduck, Iono's Wattrel, Haunter. All right, hopefully that's going to help us on the way to go, right? That helps me feel like we can get a Gengar. All right, another Lily's Determination. Heck yeah, I'll take as many of them as I can get. Cynthia's Spiritomb. Then we got a reverse Team Rocket's Executor. Golduck. And Team Rocket's Spidops. All right. Man, it's better start picking up. I'm I'm going to be in trouble. Parker's going to beat me both in the polls and in the tournament if I can't get some better cards to play with here. All right, let's hit some lucky. Let's get a streak going here. All right, so we got Fire Energy, Score Bunny, Snom, Meditite, Larry Starly. Okay, Prism Energy, that could work out really well. Premium Power Pro. This could definitely go if I'm making a fighting deck with the Mega Halucha. Drampa, Carcol, Riolu again, and a Lunatone. Well, we're starting to pick up maybe a few fighting Pokemon. So that may be where you have to go, especially if I don't hit a whole bunch more the next couple packs. I have a hard time believing I'm not going to hit anything out of these next four, though. Who knows with Pokemon, right? It's always an adventure. All right, so we got Dark Energy, Meryl, Enzarua. Okay, this is going to really help. We need this for sure if we can get that Enz Zoroark. That'll definitely be a great way to build our deck. Erica's Oddish, Fan Rotom again. That might be another decent card. Team Rocket's Mimikyu, Vikavolt, Light Ball. I mean, that's only going to help us out if we can pull Pikachu out of here. Oh, all right. A Weavile AR. That's a sweet looking card. I mean, I don't hate that. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use it in the deck, but that's okay, right? Don't mind getting some hits that we can just have in the collection. Man, I love the looks of that with the snow falling around it. Yeah, it's not a bad hit at all. Okay, let's see what else we got. All right, Misdrevious, and Zekrom. All right. I'll tell you what, we got a ton of En's Pokemon. The problem is we need the the N Zoroark to make it all work, right? It's not gonna be good if I can't get the main the main attacker out of that group. All right, code card one to the front. Okay, Metal Energy, Bisharp, Erica's Tangela, Totodile. Man, we've seen a ton of him. Charmander. Is all 3 times we've pulled a Totodile, it was followed by a Charmander? You gotta let me know in the comments. Does that happen all 3 times we got a Totodile, then we get a Charmander? Okay, Banette. Urbane. That's not going to be bad. Draw 3 cards. That's not going to hurt me at all in my deck. Dustox. Okay, Wurmple. Grubbin. And Larry's Strapador. All right, last 2 packs. I'm leaning hard on you guys to help me get this figured out. All right, let's see if we can put it together here with these 2 packs and hit something good. Let's get some good Pokemon and some hits. We'll take them both, right? There's no reason not to get them. All right, code card one to the front. Okay, Water Energy, Ralts, Riolu again, Volibee, Ethan Slugma, Salazzle, Delcatty, Fighting Gong. All right, some more support for a fighting deck if we can get a few more pieces. Okay, Noibat. Okay, Cascoon. All right, and then Asmaril EX. I don't even know what the heck this does. Let's take a look. As often as you'd like during your turn, you may use this ability, move an energy from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. Okay. So this is for 3 colorless energy, 60 plus. This attack does 40 more damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. That's interesting. I'm not sure. Again, there's not a whole bunch of synergy we have with that right now, but be interesting what we get in the last pack, and then what else we can find. All right, I'm really praying here. We got to hit like a god pack, something amazing here to help us out. Um, Make me feel better both ways for this. Um, Again, don't forget to smash the like button down there for us. Please give us some comments. Let us know who you think is going to win in this challenge. Is it going to be Dad or Parkermon? I mean, I think you got a good indication of what my deck's going to look like. Let's see what this last pack does. So we got a reverse hollow fighting energy. Maybe that's telling us we got to do a fighting deck. Team Rocket's Diglett. Another tool scraper. I sure as heck don't need that. Psyduck. Iono's Wattrel. Pangoro, my bad. Team Rocket's Transceiver. Pignite. Okay, another Team Rocket's Transceiver. Okay, and then we got Tapu Koko. All right, so we got a full art here. So going to be a trainer, I'm assuming. All right, full art Glass Trumpet. Not that I don't care about the hit, I just don't know if that's going to help my deck. Oh man, we got some work to do. Trying to figure out how can we put a deck together out of this. I do think fighting might be the way we have to go. We had decent fighting support. I don't know if we got both Lunatone and Soul Rock. I'll have to go back through and look at that. I know we got the Lunatone. So if we got enough fighting support, that's going to be the way we're going to have to go. Missing out on that ends Zoroark really hurt us because heck, if we got one of them, we would have had a decent amount of things to build off of. So, and no Pokepads, man. I mean, these things be impossible to find. Let me know. Have you hit a single Pokepad? Because I feel like everybody who's playing is going to need, I don't know, 4 to 8 of the dang things. So, anyways, let me know in the comments how many Pokepads have you hit. We're at 1 that we've pulled so far. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Check out Parker's video next week in the ET-Battle series, where he opens his ETB along with the 10 that he's going to pick out. And otherwise, have a Poketastic day.